What if your life felt guided? Like you weren't constantly questioning yourself, but instead you trusted what you felt. Inside Aligned and Abundant, the Soul Shine Collective, we work with the energy of the new and full moons so you can move through your life with clarity, alignment, and ease. This isn't about doing more. It's about coming home to yourself. Twice a month, we gather for powerful workshops, meditation, and real connection so you can deepen your intuition and actually live in alignment with your energy. If you've been feeling that pull for something deeper, this is your space. You can join us for just $33 a month. This is the founder's rate for the first 25 members, and you can cancel anytime. Link is in the show notes.
Have you ever had that moment where you stop for a second and you realize, I don't feel like myself anymore? Not in a dramatic way, not like everything is falling apart, but in a quiet, almost unexplainable way. Like somewhere along the way, you just slowly drifted. And the strangest part is, your life might look completely fine on the outside. Hey, it's Christine Marcario, and welcome back to the Aligned and Abundant podcast. This episode is really an invitation not to become someone new, not to fix anything, but to gently and honestly come back home to yourself. Somewhere along the way, you learned how to be who you needed to be. You became the responsible one, the reliable one, the supportive friend, the adaptable coworker. You figured things out. You held things together. You showed up. And none of that was wrong. In fact, it probably helped you build the life you have now. But at the same time, there were moments where you didn't say what you really wanted to say. You pushed your own needs to the side for the betterment of someone else. You stayed in situations that no longer served you or didn't fully feel aligned. Or you moved so fast, the art of busyness, you didn't even check in with yourself. Now, it doesn't happen all at once. It's subtle, it's layered, it's murky. It's 1,000 small moments of, it's fine, I'll handle it, this is what I should do, or, okay, this makes sense. Until one day, you want to burn it all to the ground and start over. You realize, wait, what do I actually want? Because you realize this is no longer it. And this is the part I want you to really hear. You're not lost. You're never lost. You haven't gone anywhere. Your truth didn't disappear. Your desires didn't just up and vanish. Your clarity isn't gone. It just got quieter, covered up by the noise, the expectations, the responsibilities, the habits that you have picked up along the way as self-preservation, as self-protection, as habit, as running on the hamster wheel. And when something gets quiet, we assume it's gone. But I'm here to remind you that it's not. It's still there, waiting for you to come back to it. You see, disconnection doesn't always look like chaos. Sometimes it looks like just going through the motions, feeling a little bit numb, or overthinking everything. My hand is raised up high when I share that one. Second guessing yourself, or feeling like you should be happier than you are, or even being productive but not fulfilled, or the best one yet, being fine. but not fully alive. And a lot of people stay here for a long time, maybe even their entire lifetimes, because nothing is technically wrong, but something isn't right either. Your mind is designed to keep you safe. So when you start drifting away from yourself, your mind doesn't say, hey, let's go back to your truth. It says, let's keep everything stable. Let's not stir the pot. So you stay with what's familiar. Keep doing what works. Avoid rocking the boat. Even if part of you knows there's more for me than this. Let's get honest with yourself. How many times have you asked yourself that, or have thought of that while driving to work or doing the thing that you always do that you don't want to do? You know that there's more for you. If you're listening to this podcast, I fully, wholeheartedly believe that you believe that as well. You see, coming back to yourself isn't dramatic. It doesn't have to be. It's not quitting everything, changing your whole life overnight, or making impulsive decisions. It's actually so much more honest than that. It looks like telling yourself the truth, noticing what feels off without judging it, or letting yourself want something different, desire something more, even if you don't know how to get there yet. There's beauty in just the recognition. I want you to pause here for a second. Take a breath in with me and ask yourself, where in my life am I not fully being myself? Where in my life am I not fully being myself? Not in a harsh way, not in a judgy way, in an honest way. And then ask yourself, what would it feel like to come back to me? Would it feel lighter, calmer, more grounded, or more clear? Would there be less pressure, less forcing, more ease, more flow? Let yourself feel that. Take that exhale. Don't just think about it. Feel it for a moment. Imagine what it would feel like to just be more of who you are authentically at your core. You see, I've been here. I know what it feels like to do all the right things. Build a life that looks good. Show up for everyone. Be the go-to person. And still feel like something is missing. And what I've learned through my own journey and through working with so many people is that nothing changes until you come back to yourself. Not through pressure, not through fixing, but through awareness, radical honesty, authenticity, and alignment. The shift isn't, how do I fix my life? We're not fixing things. We are getting back in tune with what lights us up. How do I come back to myself inside of my life? Because when you do that, everything starts to realign. Your decisions get clearer. Your energy gets higher. Your relationships grow and improve, or they fade away because they're no longer matching your frequency. And most importantly, for me at least, you get clearer on your direction. You no longer wake up feeling like you're playing the main character in Groundhog's Day. And this is exactly what we're going to be doing together this Friday, April 17th. I'm hosting a workshop called Where Did You Lose Yourself? And this is going to be a space where you don't have to perform, have it all figured out, or be anywhere other than where you are. Together, we're going to reconnect with the version of you that feels the most like you. Get clear on what you actually want. Gently notice where you've been abandoning yourself. And start shifting that in a way that feels supportive, not overwhelming. You see, I've lived this experience and I still am. I'm still learning and growing. And while thoughts of my old life and patterning sometimes tempt me, I know that I am currently walking on an aligned path. And I want to offer you that experience as well. This is about coming back to yourself in a real, grounded, and honest way. So if something in this episode is resonating, if you're feeling that quiet pull of, there's more for me, come into this space with me. You can join through the link in the show notes or my Instagram bio. And as always, I want to remind you, you're not behind. You're never behind. You're exactly where you are. You're not doing anything wrong. You've just been living and adapting and maybe even surviving. You've been trying to figure things out. And now you get to come back to yourself gently at your own pace. Together, we are going to start with recognition and awareness. This is your personal invitation to join me this Friday. I'll see you in the next episode or inside the workshop.